All right, let's talk some more QTec. One of those technologies that's just been so well received that we keep getting questions about it as well. And we feel like we're not done talking about it when it comes to explaining it. What makes it really so robust and stable when it comes to signal return? So we have done several videos on this, but in a nutshell, QTec is about multiple detectors. It's called multipath interferometry. So instead of the traditional one detector, we use multiple detectors, meaning we get multiple signals on these detectors. And using some smart processing, we can combine these signals and pretty much get rid of signal dropouts. Number one enemy of laser Doppler vibrometry. Anyone who's played with it knows that, yeah, it just causes this broadband noise. If there is no noise from the source, that's the best solution. So that's QTec. That's not the focus of this presentation, but that's what, just a QTec 101. We also presented this table before where we highlight that QTec by far is just superior to the traditional helium neon laser or even the standard IR version in all categories, barring one. So if you're doing measurements underwater, then you would still do a helium neon laser. Or if you have perfect signal, meaning if you have super nice specular surface, good signal. For all engineered surfaces, there is no comparison. QTec is the best choice out there. So that's the summary, the QTec 101. And now the main slide, the only slide, where we talk about a little more. It's already clear with some other videos, but I wanted to highlight a couple of things. What makes QTec so special? Number one, it's the laser power and the number of photons. So what do we mean? So in this table, for example, I have, there's a bunch of math here, but I've highlighted in these two boxes the output power and the number of photons. With the IR laser source, we can use 10 milliwatts, so an order of magnitude higher power output, still staying eye safe. And that has to do with where the absorption happens. And also the number of photons, as you can see, is an order of magnitude higher than a helium neon laser. In short, without getting into the math, the higher the number of photons at the detector, good things, good news. Everything is better with higher number of photons at the detector. Well, you would say we're pumping in an order of magnitude higher power, so obviously we're going to get an order of magnitude higher number of photons. Why don't we just make a 10 milliwatt helium neon laser and get done with it? So then what's the problem? The problem is, number one, OSHA is not going to be happy because a 10 milliwatt helium neon puts it in a very different laser class. And number two, practically speaking, it's not the size of the laser tube would be much bigger if we try to create a 10 milliwatt helium neon laser. So this is the advantage, number one, just the inherent IR technology. Number two, QTec. QTec itself, the basics of QTec, multi-path, multi-interferometer technology. This is where QTec shines, really. So this is the very unique part with the multiple detectors that makes it more robust, more stable. And of course, with this advanced technology also goes advanced demodulation techniques to be able to do parallel processing, and so the electronics that go with it. And finally, it's the Polytech, factor. We've been doing it for 50 years now, so I guess we have gotten good at it over time. So this is the reason. This is what makes QTec so special. Definitely check out the other videos as well, but this is wanted to kind of feel like we're not quite done. There might be more to come, but hopefully this adds to your knowledge about QTec. Thank you so much. Until next time.